Good morning, brothers and sisters, boys and girls from all around the world. This is the Samaj One Show. I'm your host, Samaj. Actually, we're calling and coming out to communicate with you all this morning early, just knowing that the Dow is now projected to be down 600 points at open. We're currently living in a time when we're not sure if we're going or coming. However, we do know that something is really wrong with the system because 3 months, 2 months ago, we were boasting and bragging about having the greatest economy in the world. And because of some little small outbreak on a virus that's they've already attest that is nothing much more than a cold. However, it is severe for older individuals that have already some form of respiratory or some immune deficiencies. Why would that actually cause this overall economic structure to fail? And why is it that we're having all of these emergency closing? We can take a look at scenarios that would say, well, if we add up all of the people in the communities that were possibly killed in Chicago, New York, California, Texas, in these gang related type of incidents, it's probably would come to a number greater than the overall amount of people that have actually been uh, associated with this disease, this germ, this virus that is amiss and among us now. And we're at a point where we're shutting down the entire economy because of this outbreak. Well, we have to ask ourselves questions. Being a esoteric individual and an individual that understand things from a different perspective, what is actually going on? Well, these were things that were going on prior to this germ being possibly released or escaping, whatever the case may be. But this germ was this economy was among us long before we heard of this germ. So we are having to discern and decipher whether or not this economy was on life support and whether it was actually going to fold regardless to what the germ or anything else was going to do. My position on that, being a historian in the financial world and having predicted these types of catastrophes where the market would be falling and the market would be tumbling downhill because we had the individual that would beat his chest doing his pep rallies that would always say that this was the greatest economy in the world. So something is amiss here. How do we go from the greatest economy in the world to the possible now total chaos that we have, where the economy is sinking because of a virus? I'm just trying to put one and one together, and something is just not adding up. But that's only because I've actually been checking this economy and investing in this economy for over 30 years. And the powers to be have played tricks on our minds and on our wallets many times before in the past. So I just wanted to, this early morning, get up and send a shout out to individuals that are possibly having the scales removed from their eyes, things that we foretold many, many, many years ago that would be upon us. There were books that were written that described this particular time. So again, I wanted to come and I'll be back later once this market opens and we see what's happening. Currently, the Dow is down on the pre-market at 600 points. So let's see what comes out of the mouth of the individuals that give us our financial news. You know, those individuals that are on the TV that get paid to tell you what you want to hear. So, not the truth necessarily, but what they know that you want to hear. So, again, we just wanted to come out and put a little information in the air here early this morning on Monday morning so that you guys could actually think about what is going on. Again, we will come back a little later once the market opens to be able to possibly help to interpolate some of these things that are going on a little bit more in detail, but understanding that we will be suffering another loss, looks like, and I'm sure the plunge protector team will come in and bail out the big guys again. They're giving them billions overnight, and they're talking about and trying to debate whether they're going to give you $1,000. But here we have the bailout again for the wealthy and pennies for the poor. So I'm very concerned because I have business and my businesses are probably going to close due to the fact that we cannot have any customers enter or move around, or no one is interested in communicating about business unless you're selling some form of a mask or some form of food or something that what people are now hoarding and people are now panicking that they didn't have in the beginning, meaning many months ago. So let's see where this thing goes. And again, I will be back. This is Samaj One. I am the host of the Samaj One show. We will be coming back with many informative videos and information that will hopefully help transcend your life through the miseries that we are going to actually experience. So, peace and blessing and much life to all of the individuals that are possibly listening to me. And I would like for you, as we get started on this channel, to possibly spread the word, because we will be coming from a different perspective. We will be educating people from a level that is more understanding and overstanding to just the common individual. Because again, if you listen to all of those guys on those TV shows, they're speaking languages that many of us don't know. So we are here to make it plain, to help you to survive, to help you possibly thrive through this economic disaster that is upon us, and trying to determine what catalyst that has inspired these markets to now just plummet. However, I don't think it has anything to do with this germ. I think this was going to happen regardless to what was going on. I just think that this is possibly an excuse. So, again, tune in for more episodes of very knowledgeable information pertaining to this system that we're all under. We appreciate you tuning in. Like, subscribe, and please let someone else know that there's someone there that cares, and that's at the Samaj One Show. Peace, long life, blessing. We'll get back with you soon. Thanks.